Alright, Demon, my nigga, let's start this shit off. Welcome to DìmeTv.
Yeah.
We on the set today with
ArtsyAshlee from Staten Island.
ArtsyAshlee.
Shaolin
in the house today. ArtsyAshlee from Staten Island.
What's up?
What's up?
What's up, guys?
Nothing much. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Yo, so who are you, man? What are you doing here today?
I'm an artist. I'm 28. I'm a Latina. I'm Colombian and Puerto Rican. I came from, a normal family. My mom worked for the city. She was actually a 9/11 responder, so
That's dope.
She struggles with that. But that's my homie, and she's my #1 supporter. And I do a lot of art. I'm artsy as fuck.
As you can tell, if you haven't noticed, we on the set. I don't know, we got a set up all day today. We got a koi fish up here. We got a nice brown lady over here.
That's
we got
my
the scorpion. Oh, that's her bestie. Look at that. Shout out to the bestie. What's your bestie's name?
Joy.
Joy.
My bestie Joy.
Wu-Tang joint, the flowers. Shout out to the Staten Island connection, I guess.
What's up,
yeah,
right?
That's what's up.
I actually grew up where they renamed it the Wu-Tang Clan District.
Oh, okay,
I grew up
dope.
in Park Hill. I went to 57 right there.
Park Hill.
And I went to 49 in Stapleton. So like.
So you.
That's all me. I got you. Yeah, so Stapleton. Anybody watching the Hulu series on the Wu-Tang, I should already know it.
Yeah, I
Stapleton,
watched
Park Hill, where the Wu-Tang basically was formed.
So when to start it off, really, we would really like to thank you for coming over here because this segment is really is an honor because it's for Women's Appreciation Month. So
Women's Appreciation.
So we're happy to have you here. You're a woman doing your thing, and that's what we want to show everybody, that we have a lot of talented women out here doing their thing, doing their numbers, and we want to empower y'all because you guys are always working and really don't get that much recognition. So
facts.
We really want to show that here on DìmeTv. So tell me about your upbringing and what made you get into the whole art game. What inspired you to get into drawing and tattooing?
I mean, to bring it right back to going to 49, that's technically where I made my first sale. I was doing bubble letter names. Like, I was just doodling my name, and I was always doodling in class, and eventually people noticed, like, yo, that shit was getting better and better as I kept drawing and, doing my thing. So a girl came up to me, Kayla, and I still keep in contact with her till today, and she sold me it for $1. She was like, I'll give you $1, do my name. And I went and got a snack or whatever. But yeah, and I kept doing whatever I could because I knew I enjoyed it. And like along the way, like people were like, that's not a real job and da-da-da. Like that's the tough route, blah, blah, blah. And I just kept going. Like I just kept doing my thing and I got better. And like it was like what made me.
That's what's up.
And so started with bubble letters. I remember seeing a couple people do that shit.
Bubble letters.
And you said you're still in contact with homegirl? Like the first person gave you first dollar. That's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah. And like I would have never thought like now I'm a sign artist, like for Trader Joe's, like I do signs. I go.
What you mean sign artist?
Right, yeah.
Jumped in now. Let's get it.
I know. So it started out pretty much like I had a bunch of like regular odd jobs. Like I was a toll collector for the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel.
Shout out to 6'7".
So I was a mail lady. Like I delivered mail for a couple months, like 9 months, almost a year. That was crazy. Be nice to your mailman. Be nice to your mailman. That shit is crazy. But yeah, it wasn't
jumping
like
all over the place.
I am. It's a lot though. Like it's so much. Like I had like mad jobs. I didn't just wake up and like become an artist. Like I would have never known. But I go in and paint every day. I really do.
That's dope.
Like, it took all those jobs to get me there. Like it wasn't just like, oh, I'm doing signs. Like I never knew I was gonna do signs. Yeah. And that's a blessing because even with that job, like I got better and better. Like when I started tatting, like I took to it easier because of all the lettering I was doing every day, like going into work.
You said you never knew you were gonna do signs, but we talked about something here on the show, how a lot of the people, they premeditate what they really gonna do. And actually I think you've been doing signs for a while. So look at you making some money off of that. That's some bank. That's fine.
Yeah.
Right, and shout out from when you was little
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
I really would have never
thought. You calling for that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So anything that comes forward after this is fire. You asking for this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Taking steps to doing what you do. And obviously you say you do it on a daily. You can tell by the work. If you can tell, we're going to have to get some up close pictures of this stuff. This stuff is amazing. The detail on that fish, the anime fish, is commissioned, not for sale right now.
Thank
but
you.
check out for her work, man. For real.
And what does actually sign decor entail of? Like, you know, like what do you have to do? Like
when I go into work, like I make sure like all the products have a sign because we label all the products. Yes. Like we describe them. We we tell the customer about the product in a little description. We have to always do price per pound. We have to have all information required by state, county laws, all that. And we just make the store look nice and make the customer.
And you have creative control?
Sometimes, like when I work on bigger stuff, because I do murals, like I told you earlier, I do the murals for, like when they open new stores, like they'll call on us and like really help, because it's, when they first open a store, it's a huge amount of space to fill, especially when, they do like to make it like really fun. Like they do awesome designs. Like they really try to do it like neighbor, like it pertains to the neighborhood. So like when people come in, they're like, oh, that's around the block from my house. Like they'll do like a carousel that's there or an old building, and they'll make it look like Trader Joe's-y and stuff like that. But as far as creative control, when it's bigger stuff like that, sometimes you have an artist you work with or a team, and they'll send you over stuff and you have to replicate it bigger or smaller, whatever the case may be. Like there was one time I had to do produce crates. Like I had to paint the sides of a produce crate, so I had to measure the size of the produce crate and cut it. And this was when we were allowed to cut. We're not allowed to cut anymore. But
so do you find any of that competitive? Like when you work with other artists, have you find yourself in like friendly competition?
I don't know if it's like maybe just the company and the way they do their hiring, but like pretty much like a lot of the people that work at Trader Joe's are like just cool. Like they're just dope, cool people. Like I feel like it's almost a requirement. Like they make it part of the process. Like everybody got like a little spunky attitude, like personality, like,
My brother actually just got hired by them like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, shout out to Trader Joe's.
He said the same thing. I mean, to hire him, he's a little me. He's got the fro. He's much more smarter and witty, so he's a dick. So, you know what I'm saying?
Woody works there. Woody works. As long as you're not rude.
He's not a rude. He's a real fun guy. I say that just to be an asshole because I'm his brother.
But
that's what's up.
They're a cool company.
Facts. That's dope.
They're really just cool, and I feel like actually working with all these other artists, like I've been able to grow. Like we just bounce ideas off of each other. Like that's dope. It's dope. Like it has like helped me grow. That's why when I say like when I did start tattooing, I feel like I had an advantage because I was already around these amazing artists, like helping my craft, helping my, abilities, in all these types of ways. Like I know how to gold leaf. Like maybe I'll never fucking use it again, but I know how to fucking gold leaf.
That's hard. What is gold leaf?
You take literally gold leaf, like thin sheets. It's like thin foil, and you use an adhesive, and wherever you apply the leaf, it looks like gold.
Oh, that's
like
dope.
Real gold, and it's pretty much real gold because it has to be, otherwise it'll tarnish and then over time look like shit. But
that's another question I wanted to ask you. Like, what type of art do you specialize in when you do tattooing or on the canvas?
Well, I do like lettering because that's my forte. I like it. But I love illustrative work as well, as you can kind of tell.
Dope.
So what do you got here? What is this?
This is my portfolio. I like to, when I'm at shows, I have my license there as well. I like to bring my portfolio. Some pictures of like cover-ups and...
We'll show y'all the pictures now.
This is some ink work. Some ink work.
Yeah.
This is amazing. Oh, this panda's fire. You gotta show this to them later.
Thank you. I started tattooing
Unicorn panda. I've never seen that before. It's pretty hard.
So the Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, I did some dope. That's actually on my ex.
She got Trunks and little Gohan. No, Goku. One of them babies. Gotenks. One of them. Is Goku? I forget.
I don't even. That one is. Isn't it?
Looks like his grandson. I forget the name.
And these are that's a Pokemon. Or that one is. That one's a Pokemon, Star Wars, and Harry Potter. Yeah.
Oh, that's hard. Yeah.
But these are all my little.
That's dope.
some things and I update it, you know.
And where can we find you? Where you tattoo at, actually?
Carteret. I'm in Carteret. I tattoo privately. I do like by appointments because I balance with my, you know, my full-time job and freelancing and stuff like that. So
if a person wanted to contact you, they would just hit your DM or?
Yeah, they could slide in my DMs. Okay. I answer, you know, I'm always on there.
Instagram handle?
At ArtsyAshlee, ArtsyAshlee.
Yeah, well,
ArtsyAshlee, go follow that, man.
That.
She said that.
Yeah, check me out.
Don't slide in the DMs for anything else, man. Business related. Unless she's hitting you.
Nah, she actually, congrats on her. She actually just got engaged not too long ago. So congrats to her. Now, I mean, and her hubby to be. You're there. Big shout out to him. He couldn't make it.
Much
big
love.
Shout out to him.
Valentine's is in the air.
Yes, it is.
So it's love season right now. Shout out to everybody in couples and everybody's thriving right now and just doing some love out there.
And you don't gotta show love even if you just don't have a girlfriend or whatever. Show love to your mom, your sister, brothers. Like it don't gotta.
They show love worldwide.
You don't have to be a couple. Like go show love.
On some funny shit, I bought something for my mom yesterday. Cracker Jacks. Cause she loves that
them?
shit. And I used to buy her little cheap you know, foods and stuff for Valentine's when I was young. I saw it on the shelf. I'm like, why do I not buy it? So I'll give it to her Friday when I see it. So shout out to everybody. Man.
Facts, all love. So anybody you would love to tattoo or draw? Celebrity, non-celebrity, somebody special in your family, friends that you haven't tattooed yet or would love to get a chance to tattoo or draw?
I would love to. I'm trying to think of who I want to tattoo. Like the first that came to mind was Barack Obama.
Oh, that's dope! Shout out, Barack. You already know. Stay tuned to Demon because
I think that would be so dope.
I'm trying to hold it, but I'm gonna be loose. 2 seconds. Let me just unravel.
That'll be dope. That'll be dope. So what about draw? As far as draw.
Most recently, someone told me that I should do a Kobe piece, and someone hit me up telling me like they wanted it for their son's room. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm.
Yeah, that would be dope. Yeah. That would be really, really dope. Especially since you did that Nipsey piece. She actually did a Nipsey piece, and then she also did another piece on the jean jacket. Yeah. So I think that would be dope because those are 2 legends that really hurt the game. So.
I know.
So that'll be really dope.
Yeah, on the last segment, we were talking about Nipsey and how it affected the culture, urban culture. We was with Urban Innovator guys, you know, and we were also talking about Chink's drugs, different like rappers and stuff. And then unfortunately from there to this episode, we took a very big loss with Kobe. And I'm glad that you actually said that you want to do something for that. And that's pretty cool because it shows just everybody, though. He was universal. He was diverse as it comes. That's what we're here with. Diversity is my everything, is trying to show different people of different colors, different lights, and different parts of the world. She had nothing to do basketball related. Everything's inked up in art, but she's over here saying, you know, let's do Kobe, let's do Barack. So diversity is my everything, and you fit the profile for diversity is my everything. Yeah. And thank you for being so diverse and with your ways. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Prayers and blessings to the other families too as well. I don't want to make it only, you know, about Kobe, but you know, prayers and blessings to the rest of the families as well. And also, I wanted to ask you, since you have done art on certain like clothing, have you thought of designing your own clothes?
Not too much yet. It really, honestly.
Because I see you have a shirt there.
Yeah, I have. You know what it is? I make it for myself, like just to try it out. Like I do have some people that hit me up, like, "Yo, let me get this on a shirt," and da da da. But I'm like, I'm not dedicated to it. Like I do so much already. Like I guess I haven't seen much of a demand for it yet that I would like spend another portion of my life focusing on it. You know what I mean? Like I really love my tattooing. I love my job right now. I got a lot going. Like I have my convention coming up. Cool. Like
when is that, by the way?
March 6th through 8th in Unkinsville in Connecticut. Okay. Yeah, it's out there.
So stay tuned to Demon. We'll definitely be promoting that coming up soon. So, I mean, our viewers will get to see you in action over there.
Yeah, I'm excited.
That's dope. That's dope. And so anything else you want to share with us that you think we haven't touched upon?
Well, other than tattooing and my Etsy shop.
Talk about your website.
Yeah, my Etsy shop alone, like it was born out of a pretty like tough time, like in September 2018, I broke my ankle on my way to work. I was doing the murals in Lower East Side, and I bike. I used to do the New York City bike marathon.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, it's cool as hell. But I hurt myself on my way to work, and I broke my ankle. I had to have a metal implant put in. So I got metal. I know you can relate.
Yeah, we
got some X-Men on the set.
Right.
You know?
But yeah, I have a metal ankle. I hurt myself on the way there, and I pretty much, like, this is where I really fell into, like, my crafting, like,
got in your zone. Basically.
Yeah, like I really had to dive deep and like really solely rely on my talent to help me pay my bills, because I was out of work getting my disability or whatever, like, you know what it was, portion.
Yeah.
I don't know the math, but it's like a portion of your
a portion of what you
and
really
it's
got.
tough because like your bills don't stop, your life don't stop.
Exactly.
And that's when my Etsy like really like came about, and I loved it. Like I really like did enjoy it. It was also my therapy. Like I had to learn how to walk again. You know how it is.
Yeah.
So
no,
that's
dope.
my Etsy.
And what can we find on the site?
Little tiny canvases, like those in the front.
Those in the front that we have.
Those I hand paint each of them.
That's dope.
I put resin all over them. That's what gives them the hard like glass like texture and the shine.
That's dope.
And I make them into keychains, magnets, and pretty much like
so you have the ashtray in there too? Yeah,
I have trays. You could use it for ashing, rolling, little knickknacks. I know someone. I use it for my pins. Like I hold my pins there. My cousin uses it for her keys. She holds like keys in it. Like little cute stuff. Like very like cutesy things. Some people, you know, get custom trays made, you know, for their man though. Like I could do whatever writing. I could paint whatever you want. Dope. Yeah, so
and everything highly affordable. I was just on the site. It was decent, so support the site. We'll definitely.
That's why a lot of people ask me like, why do I go so small? Like not always so big. And I'm like, well, not everybody can afford a huge painting because you know that took time and effort way more than that little canvas took me. Like I do have to do like there's more of a process with the resin and the sanding, but honestly, it's fun for me and I love it, and that's why like I try to make everybody like.
Yeah, have something for everybody.
Afford it, yeah. I want everybody to own my art. It's not so much like, oh, I want to make $1,000 off this one sale. Like I want everybody to have a piece of my art, whether it's a little magnet or a little cute keychain or whatever. Like
that's dreaming big. That's how you do. You gotta get everybody associated with
that's why I think I love tattooing so much, because like the fact that people trust me enough to draw on them permanently. That's a crazy feeling. And
I want you to elaborate on that too, because earlier we were speaking about how you were a bit shy. So I want you to basically just tell the public how you started, how long you've been doing it, and why it took you this certain time to start doing it, and you know. Yeah, so I started tattooing in 2017. In September, I was kind of like sad. I had just went through a breakup. And I was just trying to keep busy pretty much. So I just started saying like, oh, maybe I'll start tattooing. Like I was like, I don't care. Like I'm going to just start it. And a lot of my friends and family always told me like, yo, you should start tattooing. You draw so good and you do this good, blah, blah, blah. So one day my mom just bought me a kit from like Amazon. It was crappy. It was terrible to what I, you know, used to working with now. But it was something I had. And I just one day after I watched every video, read every blog that I could, and like did my research. I just tattooed myself one day. I posted it, and that's when I got my apprenticeship. Started tattooing at the shop. That's when I met my mentor Justin. That's who I'm doing the convention with him. Shout out to Justin.
Yes, Negrito Bello Tattoo.
Well, you said convention? Mm-hmm. What's this convention?
It's the New England's Tattoo Expo. It's their first annual. It's my first convention, so I'm like.
That's the one in March, right?
Yeah, okay. March 6th through 8th in Uncasville, Connecticut.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some family out there that they're supposed to come through. I'm excited for that. So.
That's exciting. Yeah. First, we'd like to tune in for that, you know. So any kind of footage, pictures, whatever comes out, transpires from that.
Definitely.
Make sure you send that to DìmeTv. DìmeTv will definitely shout you out.
Definitely, I'll send it to you. But yeah, I started tattooing at the shop, like a little bit into my apprenticeship, because right away you're not allowed to tattoo. You're not supposed to without a license. But when, you know, I did my time according to them. They let me start tattooing. I got my license. And I wasn't confident really like that until, like, again, I had to fall back on my talent. I mean, for the first 3 months during my accident, I couldn't tattoo at all because even sitting was uncomfortable. So... But as soon as I was able to, I was grinding, trying to make whatever I could to make up for, like, what I was missing out from work.
And shit,
yeah. But I really was not that confident. And right around the time of my accident, I just felt like I was outgrowing the shop, and I felt like it was almost hindering my growth.
Yeah.
And it wasn't Justin at all.
Yeah.
It was just the shop, and
just the atmosphere probably of the
facts.
shop. Yeah.
So they were having a falling out. I couldn't walk, so I found myself tattooing, out of my home.
You found yourself sitting out of that situation.
Right.
You literally ain't got no choice.
That's what happened. Like, I couldn't walk, couldn't do nothing, so... But it worked, and people came, and, they were like, yo, this is cozy. Like, I'm chilling. It's 420 friendly, and you could come, like... Take some time, have ink therapy. That's what people tell me, like, yo, and that's another great feeling when people tell me, like, oh, it's ink therapy.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like a spa type of treatment in a sense, you feel me? But that's dope. You personalize it.
But it took time. Like, it's been, like, crazy. It's only been 2 years, but I feel like I took to it so quickly because of my background with all my art. But it was like, it happened so quick.
Step start. When you take that big jump,
the big leap.
Everybody knows that big leap. If you've seen any of our previous things, I think everybody that we've interviewed so far, they've taken a big leap. It was something dramatic that kind of forced them into a corner.
Right.
And said, see what you're made of. Or in your situation, you were forced to kind of sit out of situations, kind of see it as like Rome burning in a way. Not to disrespect anything that's going on, but that's
exactly what it was like.
It sounds like.
I felt like I was like trying to stay above water.
So, and look, out of all that, out of the ash rises the phoenix. So here you are doing your numbers, and then you said only 2 years, but from what you're showing, that don't look like 2 years of work. That shows from that first sale you sold to your homegirl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, back in the day till now.
Right.
Talking about what you're doing in ink therapy, I'm interested in ink therapy. So
right.
I haven't got ink in a long time.
I
did a couples tattoo with my lady before we were even connected. We was best friends and all that stuff. So I need to do something now again. I would like to see if I could visit you on a doing. We could do this on set. I was thinking maybe DìmeTv meets Ashley, and we do an ink therapy session.
Down.
We call it ink therapy. Maybe we could start a series for you.
Hashtag ink therapy.
Ink therapy.
Real.
So sounds exciting.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So where can we find you at again? Just let everybody know.
ArtsyAshlee at ArtsyAshlee.
And Facebook, if you have any.
Facebook is ArtsyAshlee, ArtsyAshlee. The same. I try to keep everything in unison, so it's me. A lot of people get it confused with Art by Ashley, but it's ArtsyAshlee.
ArtsyAshlee, keep that very.
all the artsy stuff. I love it.
That's all.
ArtsyAshlee, yeah.
What do you like besides art? What else drives you? Like?
Before I wanted to touch on it, I actually did play basketball growing up.
Ball is like, actually, I can't put my foot in my mouth, so she don't even ball in that like that. She really balls.
I did growing up. Growing up in Park Hill, I used to play basketball.
That's what's up. You used to ball. That's cool.
Yeah, I was forward. I used to hate when they would put me center though, because I didn't feel like I was like that tall. But apparently back then I was. Yeah, I played ball. I like to, honestly, I'm like a homebody. I love to be home.
That's dope.
Like, just painting. Like, that really is my life. Other than that, like, if I'm out, I like to do, like, the pop-ups, like, out in the city. Shits, like, stuff like that. Especially if it's, like, my people's. Like, I'll try to make their stuff as much as I can, especially if it doesn't conflict with my schedule.
That's dope.
But
we're really music oriented on the show. So when you paint, do you listen to anybody in particular that gets you in the mood to like paint some dope shit. Like
I
if
used to
you're
go to the
like a
shop.
Nipsey piece.
I like getting alternative.
I
music.
definitely
That's
listened to
hard.
Nipsey while I was painting him. I try to like do it like that. I don't know why. I don't know if that's
That's
corny,
dope
but
though. It's inspiration.
yeah,
You feel me?
I definitely did do that.
That's hard. It's hell yeah.
Listening to Nip while painting Nip, that's dope.
Hard.
Yeah.
Tuning in for real.
But
Other
usually,
than that, other than that, I'm an R&B girl. Like I love
Old school?
R&B, all of it.
So you
Any
ink,
R&B.
You ink with R&B on? Have you ever done anything like that?
I mean, at the shop, it was always like some like hardcore rock or like upbeat music. But if I was in the shop alone, I would put on Kalani.
There you go.
Okay.
They would walk in and be like, "What the hell is this?"
I fucks with Kalani heavy.
That's dope.
Yeah, I love
And
Kalani.
she's tatted.
Yeah,
too.
and if you put on like the mix, like on whatever.
Yeah, like
provider,
random and shuffle.
Yes, it gives you like a good mix, like Summer Walker, all of those. Like I love
all the R&B singers.
All the
R&B came back, and we like that. A few of our guests have shouted out R&B, so we like that too.
Yeah, I love Lizzo too. I love her body positivity movement.
We actually did a Lizzo.
I love her.
We're doing a parody on one of her first big hit.
Yeah, the Truth Hurts.
Truth Hurts.
Yeah. Oh, I love her,
We're
and it's crazy because I loved her
it.
for a while. Like that album.
Before, okay.
Yeah, I loved her for a long time. Like Truth Hurts, I heard that song so long ago.
That's crazy.
But it just like blew up,
blew
but
up.
her personality, I didn't know. Honestly, I just knew her music.
Yeah.
But now with the Instagram and everything, I'm like I
You
see
get
her
more in
and she's
depth with her.
fucking crazy. But I love it.
No, that's dope.
Yeah. I love her whole body positivity. I'm also all about that. You'll see on the gram. I do a lot
I
of
see that.
yeah.
Basically empowerment.
I'm gonna be the asshole here. I've been on the other side and been on the memes and sharing some of the funny shit, making fun of her and all that. It's fucked up. But what I really, really appreciate and love about Lizzo on some real ass shit, that she goes through the waves on her Instagram where she feels the empowerment movement, and then she'll feel her lows, but she's not hiding that. And I think that's like a beautiful thing because a lot of people are not willing to show their human nature. And that's exactly what she does. She said, body shame me all I want. She even obviously at one point felt like she took it too far and she had to regress. But then you came back stronger, Lizzo. So I love that because when you look at my pages, you're going to see my sleeve worn as well. I'm out there looking crazy. And my hair's all over the place. My kids, it's like we don't like to just pose and cloud chase and put beautiful things up. We also want to show the beautiful and ugly of things. And Lizzo does a good job for it.
Realism.
And it allows other people to be real and to feel that. Yeah, definitely.
I do some like plus size modeling. I just did a women empowerment shoot with my friend Christine Cruz.
That's dope.
She's also from Staten Island. There's a lot of talent in Staten Island. I feel like it's really slept on. There's so much talent, especially musically. If you guys are like all about the music, my boy El Primero Esky, he's a really dope rapper. He's out there. Migs, he's also a Staten Island rapper. Frank Nitty, my homeboy I was telling about. I was like, Nitty.
I got the Nitty.
You got the Nitty. Yeah,
right.
that's dope.
But there's a lot of talent out there, and I just did a shoot with her, and it was amazing. We shot from 8:30 in the morning to 10 at night. There was 14 models, four girls that were doing makeup and hair, and like it was amazing.
And when is that dropping?
I don't know. I think she might do a gallery, so you might have to come out to a gallery.
Oh, that's hard, man.
We'll definitely be there. Keep us posted.
Women's Appreciation is coming right around the corner, and I'm glad that you were able to do that. How was that experience?
It was when I tell you, it was such a dope experience, and the way like she set it up, like of course I brought donuts and coffee. I brought donuts, showed up with the donuts and coffee. But she had such a spread. I was like, wow, I didn't have to bring nothing. She went in. This girl had a whole spread, like a real setup, like how the photo shoots, because that's everything. A lot of work.
Yeah, no, it was how
we
many
were
hours
there all
of work
day.
Yeah.
Like that was our breakfast, lunch, dinner, like and anything in between. If you were sitting around waiting to get your makeup done or whatever. And she also had like a bar and everything. It was great.
Production set.
It was great. You guys, if you guys even want to like. Get her in here. She's amazing. I think. She's a great person.
Like to reach somebody. On here on DìmeTv, we want to encourage our viewers and our guests to recommend and show them the program and show them if maybe we could display their talent here as well. Our thing is networking. We do want to network more with people that have interest in all different various fields, and we want to see who's doing what. So let's get our people out there, and shout out to you to shouting them out too.
There's a lot of people.
A lot of talent out there.
Yeah, we could all get together.
No, definitely. We could all coexist and come together and do something nice. I wanted to ask you one last thing. Basically, who inspires you, or what inspires you in a way? Like any artist you have in particular that you learned from, or took anything from them?
Well, I really feel like a lot of my friends, my close friends that are artists, like we bounce a lot of ideas off of each other. My art friends from work, because there is a team of us. And really just my life, things that happen in my life inspire me the most. Like I feel like you don't have to look far for inspiration. A lot of people hit me up on Instagram and they're like, man, like, how do you do it? Like, I got artist block. And I'm like, yo, just look in front of you. You're not looking. You're in your own mind. I promise you. Like, there's so much around you. Like, whatever it is, just as long as you get in front of the painting and you there with paint, do something. Yes, it'll come out. Like, whether you like it or not, it'll just keep you going. Like, do better. And yeah.
Same thing with tattooing too?
Tattooing.
Do you have any tattoo colleagues, either known or not known, that you get inspired from or take?
Oh, yes, absolutely. I mean, I have all their work, really. Okay. The people that I work with my sleeves, a bunch of this arm is a lot of female artists. I like to go to the conventions, and I was collecting from female artists. I have a lot, like, I can't even begin to tell you. Like, this one's a girl named Jess.
I love palm trees.
This is
I like that seahorse.
A girl named Sarah. This one's Veronica from Uptown. This one is Mariana Tacos. She's from Delaware, but she went out to Cali and everywhere else. This girl is Channing Tattoo. She's a really dope artist, and she's out in Cali as well now. But I got this done in Miami, or Hialeah out there. Just also did this little one.
You're super duper tatted.
Yeah, I'm tatted, and then this is all a lot of it is my mentor, Justin, Negrito Bella Tattoo on Instagram. You can find him on my page, but this is Greta.
ArtsyAshlee.
Yes. 2 E's. But this is Greta. This is an Italian artist. I found her on Instagram, and I connected with her at a convention. Like, if you find an artist that you really like and they'll be at a convention, hit them up and get an appointment. Yeah, so she did this, and she's amazing. She's really inspiring. She's a great person, beautiful personality.
And she's so dope, she tattoos herself too. Because I seen this morning, you did what, thigh tat?
Yeah, my sunflower on my thigh. You can see it on my page. It's up there.
That's hard. So
that was the first tattoo I ever did, because I felt because I felt like if I couldn't tattoo myself, like, what am I tattooing anybody else?
And that looked dope. I seen it earlier, like maybe 2 hours ago. I think right before you came here, I saw it, and I was like, "Oh, that's dope." Mm-hmm. She over here tattooing herself before she come on set.
Yeah, that's actually how I got my apprenticeship. Like, when I posted it, the shop that I apprenticeship at was like, "Yo, come through. Like, you need to be learning. You need to be manifesting this gift that you just tattooed yourself. Exactly. You could make this better." And I did. That's why when a lot of people on Instagram, they hit me up saying, like, what should I do? Like, I want to start tattooing, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I know you probably don't want to hear it, but you should get an apprenticeship. Like, that's where I felt like my growth started happening the most.
That's dope.
Like, just being around other artists, you learn so much. You learn
and take in, and you take it from there.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's really dope. I like that. Anything you want to ask her before we wrap it up?
Shit, man. When we booking that session? Yo,
let me know. I gotta check my schedule.
I'm like dying right now. I'm a pain head. Like, I like to feel the needles.
Well, the thing is, it hurts. Tattooing hurts, but I've been told I have a gentle touch.
Oh.
Hey, ink therapy.
Tattoo like a lady.
You feel me? Ink therapy. You got a gentle touch.
Even then.
Feel me?
Right.
Even then.
No, that's dope. Can you tell me about that commission piece real quick?
Okay, the koi fish.
Let's bring it up. Let's wrap it up here. Let's bring it up here.
The koi fish.
This was a commission painting. My friend, she got this for her man. She sent me, she was like, I want to get it for him for Valentine's Day. And she wanted it a nice size. And she sent me 3 reference images. One of them was The Last Airbender. And
Avatar.
yes. And she wanted me to incorporate waves and the moon at the same time, which is why I have the moon in the center, and then I have the ocean, like the light and the dark, kind of like the
Yeah,
water
and
just
you got the yin
swirling.
yang with the effect with the
koi
fish,
fish,
with the
yes.
koi fish and the like brain moon
Yeah.
thing going on. If I want to point out this one specific detail. This over here, this
with the
little
eyes,
fish looks like he's kicking ass. It looks like he's about to come in strong, man.
Yeah.
And when she told me that she was getting an anime vibe behind this, and she was trying to draw some those inspirations, she nailed it on this. I want y'all to see that later on.
And it looks dope too, because it reminds me of the yin and the yang too. You know what I mean?
That's what they wanted.
Yeah, this is super. This is
dope.
amazing. Everything here is amazing.
Thank you, guys.
I have to do a little bit of homework. I've been busy the past couple of days. I'm glad you came to the set.
Thank you so much for having me. For real, this was dope.
No, we're gonna have all her info up
Yeah.
soon. You know what I mean? With the interview and everything, and she'll be back
Yeah,
soon. And she's also gonna be part of the Demon Art Challenge. We spoke about that earlier.
Demon Art Challenge. So we're gonna have. We'll set that up soon.
Yeah, so you'll stay tuned to that. You'll see that
a little
soon.
preview of that.
For real.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anything else you wanna add or?
No, I think that's it.
All right.
Follow me, keep up with me. You never know what else I'm gonna be doing. Who knows? You might see me on TV one day.
Yeah,
Definitely.
That's well. We got one person on TV, so we get into the next. All right, DìmeTv, man. We out here. Diversity is my everything. Thank you for everything. Thank you, Ashley, for having us coming up
guys.
here.